Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about um, trading plan, trading psychology, and discipline. You can see it's a trading plan, trading psychology, and discipline. So these are the things we are going to talk about today, and you can see these are the things we are going to talk about today. So in this video, we are going to start with number one. What is your trading plan? What is trading plan? Okay, we are going to start with what is trading plan. Now, under trading plan, which is this one, we have time frame. Sorry. Under trading plan, we have number one, time frame, number two, daily risk appetite, which is slash RR, risk to reward ratio. So this risk to reward ratio will also appear under risk management. You understand? So I will discuss about that on a gradual process. So number three, we are going to discuss about entry criteria. You understand? So number four, we are going to discuss about daily target TP, daily slash Excel write down. So number five, we are going to discuss about trading pairs. Number six is prepare your trading tools. Okay, from number one, what is time frame? You understand? Time frame in this regard simply means your trading schedules. You understand? In every business that you are doing aside from forex, there is what they call time schedule, which simply means which time are you supposed to start trade and which time are you supposed to close trade. Like somebody that is going to work, there is time you leave your house in the morning, you go to work, and there is time you close from work and you come back home. So that is what this time frame simply means here. You understand? What time are you supposed to be open your system or your phone to start trading, and what time are you supposed to close your trade? So the time frame is up to you. There are other ways of which you can be able to measure your time frame or be able to discover some of the strategy you'll be using on your time frame. So most of the times you discover that if you are consistent in trading, you will see that there are some times in a day whereby you have more winning trade. You understand? A particular day or a particular time of the day. You understand? And that particular time of the day, you normally see your trading strategy. So this is time for you. You can be able to place it on your time and part of your time frame. You understand that exactly this time you're supposed to be there to check what is happening in the market and you open your trade. You understand? So that is number one, time frame, which is very important. Which time are you supposed to start trade and which time are you going to close? So number two is daily risk appetite slash RR, risk, which we call risk to reward ratio. You understand? RR means risk to reward ratio. So now we are talking about trading appetite. Trading we talk about your risk appetite. We will talk about risk appetite. Risk appetite simply means what do you intend to lose in a trade a day? How much can you afford to lose in a day? You understand? How much can you afford to lose in a day based on your capital, your trading capital? Now, under risk management, I will teach you how much you can use to trade on daily basis based on your account size, starting from $50 to $1,000. I'm going to calculate it for you under our risk management when we start talking about risk management. You understand? Now, but how much are you supposed to? As somebody that want to start trading or you open a trade a day, there is amount you will say, oh, in as much I open a trade and I lose up to this certain amount based on my account size, the amount I have in my account, I should be able to close the trade. And the risk to reward there, which means your reward simply means if I am to risky $50, if I'm to risky like say $10, $20 or $5, I'm supposed to make this profit. This should be my target profit. If I make this profit, I should be able to say, okay, I'm closing the trade for the day. It doesn't matter what happens next. That is not your business. So number three is criteria. The criteria simply means for you to open a trade, you must first of all see what they call your trading strategy. What strategy are you trading with? What strategy are you using to trade? What did you see that makes you to enter a trade? It is 100% compulsory. Under trading plan on daily basis, you have to write this down. You must see some things. There are some things that you must see that will make you to enter. There are some confirmation that you must see or you must receive before you can tap on trade. You understand? Before you can open a position on daily basis. These are compulsory. Okay, number four is daily target TP slash daily target Excel write down, which is this one, number four. Now, under this number four, we talk about TP. TP is your take profit. You understand? Your TP simply mean the daily target simply means how much are you targeting to make from the day? How much are you targeting to make in a day from your trade? You understand? Once you reach your target in a day, you have no business with trading for that day. You close your system. You understand? Then the Excel, which means TP means take profit, and Excel means stop loss. How much are you willing to lose based on your account size for the day? And after which that has happened, you will just close your trade and wait for the next day. Remember, trading begins every day. It lasts from even before we are born till the day we will leave this world. Trading will still continue. You understand? So it's based on your ability to manage your capital or to contain your capital that will make you to remain in the trade or to profit from the trade. You understand? So this is the reason why all these things are very, very important to you. How much are you willing to lose? And once you lose this trade, you closed. That day may not be your winning trade, but because you've lost, you don't do what they call revenge trade. Revenge trade, I will discuss that to you later. Revenge trade simply means when you have lose $5 a day, which is your target of loss, with the target of loss you're supposed to make that day, because you've lost, you said, okay, since I've lost $5, I must push to make that $5 back in a day. Then you end up blowing your account. That is what they call revenge trade. You are not trading based on discipline anymore. You are out of it. You understand? Your psychology is already start being messed up. You understand? And trading in the such manner, you may not last long in the trade. So you may not last long. They will kick you out. You understand? You will blow on your account and you will be kicked out. So that is it. Now you must determine this thing. So number 5 is your trading pair. What is your trading pair? We have GDP USD, USD JPY, GDP, we have USD JPY, GDP, GBP USD, and we have Euro USD, Euro JPY, and Euro CHF. You understand? What are the trading pairs that you make more money from? What are the trading pair that you get to a result that gives you much result? Now, before the day comes, you actually know that tomorrow these are the pairs I'm trading with. I'm going to trade these pairs. It's not because maybe not when it comes tomorrow, you are supposed to be trading GDP and USD. You will now move from JPY slash CHF, CHF, JPY, Now you have to determine the pairs you are going to trade for a particular day, or pick some few pairs, trading pairs, which is currency that you'll be trading. You understand? It's not the multiple currency that equally give you result, trading multiple currency, but knowing the currency that you make more result from and it gives you what you want and stick to it, you can also win from. You can have that gives you the pairs that give you winning trade, and based on your strategy, I think that is what you need. You understand? So number 6 is preparing your tools. Prepare your trading tools, which is number 6. Number 6, I could remember when I started trading, even when I have 10%, for example, I have 10% in my phone. My phone is on 10%. You understand? My phone is not charging. I do not charge my phone full. I have only 10% because of the excitement. Oh, I just want to try trade. Before you know, I jump into trade. Just having 10%, and within the course of the trading, you discover that before you know, I have opened a position, my own trade will just off, my phone will off, and I'll be looking at what am I going to do next. Now that is pressure. You understand? You don't need to pressure before you do any business. That are what they call business preparation. What are the tools you use for your forest? Number one is either you use your phone, you use your laptop, or any device that you are using. There's what they call preparation. Preparation simply means you charge your phone. If it is 100%, because you can't play with money, you charge your phone 100%, and you put if it is desktop or whatever you are using, you make sure everything is charged, and you are very, very much prepared before you can open a position and start trading for that day. So that is what it means. You don't jump into trade when you at the same time you are thinking of charging phone. No, you can equally have more than two phones. You understand? So all your device must be prepared on daily basis before you can open a trade. You understand? So you don't, so that I could remember there was a day I tried owning Jane. The Jane did not own, but I've already opened a trade. I only have, I think, 10%. Yes, it was 10%. Before I know, my position was open, and I haven't even put my stop loss. Before you know, my phone went off, and that was what happened to me. I blew the account. That was my own personal mistake. Lack of what? Preparation. And that is what you need. So you need to prepare yourself always before you open a trade. Forex is business that you have to put in money and trade. Is money. So you can't play with money, you understand? So you don't need to play with money, because whatever you lose is, it may either come back, you will now be fighting to recover instead of you fighting to make profit. Careless loss. You understand? So I want you to avoid that. So we are going to talk about trading psychology, which we also have here. Trading psychology. Now, what is trading psychology? Here I define trading psychology. I said trading psychology is the emotional component of an investor's, now, emotional component of an investor decision making process. And I said a rash decision driven by emotion and absence of a good state of sanity and lack of self-control. You understand? When you're talking about psychology, psychology simply means your mindset towards your business, your mindset, the ability to control your emotion, the ability to tempt your emotion, the ability not to do things with your emotion, not to trade with your what emotion, not allowing your emotion to be involved in what you are doing, not to be ruled or controlled by your emotions. You understand? Though we know that it is real money. Yes, it is real money, but for you to make art from it, you must not trade with emotions. You must believe in your strategy and have boldness in what you're doing. You don't trade with emotion. Any trader that is trading with emotion must either trade with few things, which is greed, fear, and which can result to loss. You understand? That means that your emotion now is affecting your decision making or influencing your decision making in trade, which is not good. It's not good. You understand? Your emotions, instead of you relying on your strategy, on what you learn to do, you are either focusing on emotions. So you have to avoid emotion in terms of trading is what controls your decision making, and everything that a man do comes from what the man's mindset. Anything that you do comes from what your mindset, your way of thinking. Your thinking is what is a driver that drives your actions. So in as much you are thinking, your thinking is not stable, or you are not thinking in the right way, your psychology is not in place in forest, your actions will not be in place. You will be making mistake, and at the end of the day you will see yourself, you've lost more than you're not supposed to lose in that day. Not, you are not the one trading, your emotion is the one controlling you, and that is one thing you need to avoid. That is what we mean when we talk about trading psychology. Now, trading psychology is characterized primarily by the influence of both greed, panic, and fear. Greed drives decisions that might be too risky. You understand? As a greed, your psychology can either make you to be greed in trade when you are supposed to close. Let's say you said, oh, I'm going to make $50, and once I make $50 today, I'm off the trade. Now you have made the $50, and at the end of the day you could not end the trade. Now remember, what is controlling you at that moment is greed. Do you understand? Is what they call greed. You understand? So now there's another thing called fear, panic. Now you have placed a trade, and you placed a trade. Immediately you place a trade, you give yourself target of, I want to lose let's say $2.5, $2.50 for me to be able to close for this trade to close. Now, but you see yourself, you are just losing 50 cents or $1.50. What you know again? Panic. Either you want to close the trade, or you find yourself doing different things at the same time without allowing your mind to be at rest. You see that your fear is now controlling you. You are panicking. It's not done. It's not done in forest. Once you've placed the trade, it's either I'm losing $2.50 to gain $10. That is what you know. Is either I go sideways, is either I make it or I lose that money. If I lose it, I'm going to come back again based on how many times I've said to myself I'm going to trade a day, or I'm going to use that $2.5 to get 3 times or 4 times what I lost. So that is what you know. Greed and fear. Greed, fear, and panicking can be very risk in forex trading. So these are the things you need to avoid. And here I said that I post something of fear here. I said fear has two meanings: forget everything and run away. You understand? The second meaning is face everything and rise. The choice is yours. You understand? Face everything and rise. The choice is yours. In forex trading, there are some losses. There was a day I think we used $100. That same $100 we lost that day, like out to four, based on the trading strategy, we lost up to $30. I was panicking. But just the next trade that we opened gave us $150 profit. You understand? So that is how it is. That is how it is. Assuming I said, let me just close for the day and run away. Now, the what I'm supposed to make from that day, I can't make it. You understand? I won't be able to make it, and it will be lost that I will try to start recovering the next day. At times, you don't need to be what afraid. Now, the things you need to kill in forex trading is: number one, key greed; number two, key fear; number three, follow your mind and your trading rules. There's what they call trading rules. Trading rules, that is what I'm really bringing out for you now. Trading rules is all about these things is what must happen. I don't have anything, the law that governs your trade, that even you as a trader don't have anything to change. You don't change it. That is law that governs you. It's either I lose or I make it. It's either I lose $2 today to make what, $10, and that is what you know. You don't have, and once that is done, that is rule that govern you. Once you place a trade, you place a trade. You don't shake your mind. There are rules that must govern you for you to be able to know what to do in trade, or how to move or to drive smoothly in forest. You understand? Just like government law. When you break the law come against you. So that is just it in forest. You must give yourself some rules that will govern your decision and everything you do in forest. So number four here, we are talking about become a robot. Now, for people to make good result in forex, there's something I learned myself. Become a robot. I had a friend. He normally told me each time we open a trade, he said, "I just want you to act as a robot." You understand? Acting as a robot then is just for you when you are using robot to trade. Once robot has said buy, buy is buy. Robots don't listen to what any other person is saying, and robots don't close trade because of people are saying to people say close the trade. It doesn't concern you. You understand? That is one thing you need. Become robot. Robot is in the sense that your emotion is dead. Robot doesn't trade by emotion. Robot is an automated system that makes things to work. Programmed, it has already been programmed. It's either it's heading to the left or it's heading to the right. It is already automated. So you understand that is when somebody say become a robot, you don't care. Don't Nothing influence you. Your trade, once you are there to trade, you are there to trade. Nothing influence you. You become a robot. If you have to develop this kind of habit, you will make much from forex trading. So number five is avoid distraction too, which also goes as robot. Avoid distraction. Most of the times in trade, I could remember when I stayed with some of my friends one day, we were trading a trade that we are supposed to make money from. We closed the trade at just $5, $5 profit. Within seconds, that trade that we closed moved to